I really enjoyed, astronomy was a passion that I found while I was in school. I didn't really have it before college. So when I found out just how cool science was and how cool astronomy was, I really enjoyed sharing that passion with other people. And that's what I really enjoyed about outreach, specifically in the community that I was in, because a lot of the people I was meeting never even looked through a telescope before. They had no idea. They never thought about astronomy in a fun way. They thought of it kind of as boring. And when you're able to share that type of experience with someone and they see Jupiter for the first time, for example, their minds are just blown and they start getting really excited about science. And I like helping others get excited about science.
I think it's important to relate with the children when they're little, so that they can understand that there's not only these traditional science careers that you have, like math and engineering and physics, but you also have astronomy, which is so impressive and so important for the humanity, and they don't relate it too much until you actually show them like the image of a galaxy and that you can actually study that. And not only that, because I'm a journalist, so you don't have to be an astronomer to be part of the observatories. You can be an engineer, you can be an administrative assistant, so you have a lot of options, and it's not only that. For example, I'm not too good at math, but I'm really good at communicating, and that's how I contribute to this observatory.
I really enjoy observing. That's kind of why I got into this position when I realized how much I liked it when I first started, when I was like 19 years old or so, because I felt like that was the closest I was ever going to get to being a classical astronomer. And seeing that data come in, I think about it as if these photons that literally are billions of years old arriving, and I'm seeing them for the first time. And I find that way of thinking about it really interesting. So I find it super, super engaging. I had never been to South America, so there was the aspect of that I was going to live a completely different lifestyle. And honestly, I was very impressed by the sheer technology, the size of the telescope, and being allowed to be hands-on with something of that magnitude was really exciting for me. And I knew the kind of science they did here in the adaptive optics, and it just sounded like a great chance to just get into this community without necessarily having a PhD and things like that. It's just to be on the ground floor kind of is where I want to be, as opposed to the academics.